It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. And this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Gets it away. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. The Colts have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And he will get into the end zone. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch, but the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback, and then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
He'll drop to throw. That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
They motion the slot man left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is going to be home in. He's got it. Touchdown, Indy. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. A throw on the move is caught. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it'll be 3rd down.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Condors. The extra point is up and through. And the Condors are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Going to return this from the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The defense has it. Good work to get the first down, and Greg, maybe good fortune that they're able to keep possession after the fumble.
And I know where his mind is, Mike. He's so focused on getting that first down, which he does a great job getting, but it can't come at the expense of protecting the ball. Now, in this case, he's very fortunate. He loses the ball, but it ends up going out of bounds.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Sending a receiver right. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will... The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
3rd and a yard. Tight end motioning left. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to be out of bounds just past the marker. The ball was in the proper place for a new set of downs.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Back to the air one more time. A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. They get 25 on that connection, and that will be a first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
Now, faking the give. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
He is in. Touchdown, Condors. Now the extra point. The kick is good. And the Condors are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
This quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll look to throw here on first down. throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Condors are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He'll drop to throw. He'll look deep for Pittman. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They send the tight end in motion. He'll look to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. And they are all over that on defense. Good search, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? They know that play was coming, because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. For him now on the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Condors move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. It's Mitchell. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Back to throw. And Mitchell. Touchdown, Colts. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They'll throw out of the gun. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll send their tight end left. Back to the air once more on second down. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. This throw right side pulled in by Pittman. And he'll be taken down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. Will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Condors. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Mitchell. So we have reached halftime, and it's a 4-point game. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Throwing now on first and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
First down, Indianapolis.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Receiver in motion. Going right. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one complete, right side.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
He'll drop the throw. This one caught at the 4. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he'd be shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
The 2-yard line yet again. What can they do on 3rd and goal? And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and beat that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Complete, and they turn it over on downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The outside, hauled in by Pittman.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike. I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And the Colts have got a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. That's good for 11 and a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's up to the 20. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Throwing now from the gun. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side this time. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
To the air now on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They bring the tight end in motion. Here's a run going left. Good blocking to the 15. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Malik Mustafa.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, We'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
It's first down, and they'll run. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Condors will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
First and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. He'll look deep for Pittman. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's second and 9. Tight end on the move left. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. To be a bit short of the line, and that is going to bring up fourth down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. That's taken in, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Indy. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. That is caught! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
and he will score. Touchdown, Condors.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. 70 seconds left to go in this game. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Here's 2nd down. They'll send him over to the left. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. The throw is going to be caught. And he'll be brought down after that big game, but the marker is down. This one probably coming back. Now, on 2nd and long. From out of the gun, he'll throw. There's that man again. Another catch. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
And now you have no choice but to just roll. You've got to be an up-tempo, fast, urgent 2-minute drill. Field goal does you no good. This ball needs to get put in the end zone by any means necessary.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. That one good for 29.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a loose football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
He throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6? He'll drop to throw. That is caught.
Now after that completion, getting themselves inside the 10, Mike, they're in great position now to try to win this game. You have a lot of play calls down in here tight in the red zone, but you need your best one right now with the game on the line.
Now, 1st and goal. Tight end going in motion here. Here we go. One final play. And this is a touchdown! They have tied it on the final play. An extra point now to win the game.
Unbelievable, Mike. I mean, what a game. What a finish. They knew they had to have the touchdown, and they got it. And now they are an extra point away from winning this game.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. This was a game where both offenses